everybody. Today's yoga practice is going to be more of a chill practice. Um, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off in a seated meditation. Also, to give you guys a little bit of time, we're going to use a belt and a block. So if you have either of these at your house or your apartment, wherever you're at, go ahead and grab them. If you don't have them, not a big deal. Just do the best you can. You could also use a belt or a couple of pillows, roll up a blanket, just something for you to sit on, and maybe some other things. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we're going to go ahead and get on your mat and place your block, your blankets, whatever, something to give you a little bit of lift. And again, if that's nowhere near you or available to you today, that's okay too. Just go ahead and have a seat. So we're going to start nice simple cross-legged pose here, also called easy pose. And some of my clients and students will tell me that this isn't a very easy pose. So just do the best you can. As always, throughout the practice, if something doesn't feel right, if you feel pinching or pain, you feel like you need to stop, go ahead, stop. Listen to your body, take a moment, maybe pick it up again tomorrow, whatever works for you. All right, so I'm going to come into a nice easy pose here, sit up nice and tall. And you can place your hands wherever is comfortable. This might be your thighs, your knees, whatever works. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes and just start to bring our awareness inward. Always coming back to our breath. And right now we're just going to notice the breath. Begin to notice how you're breathing. And maybe where you're breathing from, do you feel like you're breathing all up in your chest? Does it feel more if it's coming from your stomach, your diaphragm? Just begin to connect with that, and don't force the breath either way. Just begin to notice how you are naturally breathing. We're going to take our right hand, keeping our eyes closed, we're going to take our right hand and we're just going to place it on our stomach. And again, still staying connected to your breath. So what we're going to try to do is start to deepen our breath. Start to bring the breath into the diaphragm, into the belly. Maybe even just thinking about that, you start breathing a little bit deeper. So as you naturally just take your next inhalation, see if you can't begin to, as you inhale, expand your tummy, expand the diaphragm as you're filling up with breath. And then just as slowly exhale it all out. And stick with that. Really take your time with it. feel as though you're completely filling up and completely emptying out. And then wherever you're at, try one more deep belly breath. And then just allow the breath to come back to just that natural flow, not forcing the breath either way. And maybe just begin to check in on your spine. Feel like you're sitting up nice and tall. And just notice how the breath has changed. And then we're going to very gently open our eyes to the sound of the train. We'll go ahead and start our practice on our backs. So we'll get off of our lovely yoga block. We're going to set that block to the side. And we're going to bring it all the way down. So go ahead, lay on your back, arms alongside you. And let's just go ahead and inhale, take our arms above our head, lengthening through our arms, maybe even through our legs. Nice full body stretch. And then as you exhale, let the arms come on down. And we'll go ahead and let's bend both of our knees, feet flat on the floor. We're going to go ahead and inhale, draw the right knee into the chest, give it a nice hug. As you exhale, you're going to extend on out the left leg. And then stay with the breath. Breathe with your belly. Same thing as we were doing in the beginning. Nice deep belly breathing. And then gently release this right leg, bring it on down. Inhale, bring the arms above the head, nice full body stretch. And then exhale, bring it on down. Once again, we're going to bend both of our knees, feet flat on the floor. And go ahead and inhale, draw the left knee into the chest. And as you exhale, extend the right leg on out. Really hugging that left knee on in. Gently release this left leg on down. I'm going to go ahead and once again bend both knees. I'm going to take the right thigh, stack it on top of the left. So our legs are nice and stacked, no space in between. We're going to just shift our hips a little bit to the right, just a little bit. Then we're going to take a nice deep inhalation. And as you exhale, lower the knees on down to the left and take your gaze to the right. Again, you can do whatever you feel like you want to do with your arms. Again, nice deep belly breathing. If you feel like you need to maybe bring your knees up higher, you can. Maybe that feels different in your hips. Maybe you need to scoot them down. That's okay. We'll take 2 more cycles of breath. And then gently bring it on back to center. Uncross your legs. Shimmy on back to center here, and we're going to do the other side. So let's take the left thigh, stack it on top of the right. Again, no space in between your legs. Shift your legs a little bit over to the other side, so your left side. A little shift. Take a nice deep inhalation. And then as you exhale, lower the knees on down to the right. You might feel like one side needs it a little bit more than the other. Nice deep belly breathing. Excellent. Gently bring it on back to center and uncross the legs. So we'll both keep, again, both knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We'll take our arms and bring them on alongside of us. Now we're going to move into bridge pose. But what I want you to do is scoot the heels of your feet a little bit closer to your hips. And you want to keep your feet shoulder width apart. So they're not way out here, or they're not really narrow. They're hip width apart, and they're a little bit closer to your hips. Palms face down on the ground. We're going to go ahead and inhale. Lift the hips on up, and as you exhale, exhale into your arms, your hands, your legs. And keep that upward flow of movement with each inhalation. You keep lifting with the hips. And each exhalation, you're grounding down through your arms, your feet. And then gently bring it on down. From here, find your trusty strap, belt, blanket, whatever you got to use. We're going to go ahead and let's keep it handy, our strap in our left hand. We're going to inhale, draw the right knee into the chest, give it a quick squeeze. And maybe exhale into that hip, the low back. And then we're going to gently let go of the knee, but keep the knee where it's at. And we're going to take this strap and strap in our right foot and extend it on up. So you can bring your leg down a little bit. It doesn't have to be cranked. Often with the strap, we get a little bit more leeway, but you don't want to overstrain anything. So I encourage people to give yourself a little bit more slack, no pun intended, and really feel where you're feeling that opening. Is it your calf muscle, your hamstrings? Find that sweet spot for you. And then we're going to work in the breath. So as you inhale, really reach through that top heel. As you exhale, exhale into any tight spots. Maybe it's your calf muscle. Maybe it's a little bit behind your knee. Maybe make sure you're not overstraining the back of your knee. And then just take a nice deep inhalation. And as you exhale this time, you're going to take that left leg and extend it on out. Take a nice deep inhalation. And as you exhale, bring your forehead to your knee or as close as possible. And then gently bring the head down. Start to bend this strapped in knee. Take the strap on out. Go ahead and hug that right knee into your chest. Give it some love. Maybe even find some organic movement, maybe some rocking, whatever's going to feel good. Good squeeze into the chest. And then we're going to go ahead and let go of that leg. And then check in with your legs. Maybe one side feels a little bit more looser, which would be awesome. We're going to go ahead and inhale, take your arms above your head, nice full body stretch. And then exhale, bring on down. Again, bend both knees, feet flat on the floor. We're going to go ahead and inhale, draw the left knee into the chest, give it a good hug. Maybe exhale into the low back, hip, whatever feels good. And then we're going to strap in this left foot. So again, you're at the balls of the feet. You're going to extend it on up. Leg is straight. Again, one side might feel different than the other, so you might need to make adjustments. Each inhalation, feel yourself reaching through that top heel. Each exhalation, find a spot in your leg to breathe and do. And take a nice deep inhalation. And as you exhale, extend that right leg on out. Deep belly breath. Take a nice deep inhalation. As you exhale, bring your forehead to your knee or as close as possible. And then gently bring the head on down. Go ahead and start to bend the left knee, let go of the strap. Take that left knee and draw it into the chest. And again, maybe finding some organic movement. And letting go of this leg, bring it on down. Inhale, take your arms above your head, nice full body stretch. Exhale, bring it on down. I'm going to go ahead and inhale, draw both knees into the chest. As you exhale, go ahead and rock side to side. Give yourself a little massage for the low back. Maybe even bring the knees together and maybe draw some circles with the knees. Bring it into your sacrum. And reverse it. Bring it on back to center. Go ahead, cross the ankles. Take your hands to the backs of your thighs. And go ahead and roll on up to a seated posture here. So again, sitting up nice and tall. You know, we're gonna do some stuff for the neck right now. Let's go ahead. Sit up nice and tall. We're gonna go ahead and inhale. And exhale, lower your head on down to the right. Let your head be nice and heavy. Don't feel like you need to force it. And just enjoy your breath. I'm a big fan of letting gravity do the work for you. And then if you'd like, you can tip your head forward, keeping it to the side, maybe tip it back. Maybe go back and forth. And then go ahead and release it on back to center, bringing your head back to a neutral position. And we're going to go ahead and do the other side. So take a nice deep inhalation. And then as you exhale, lower your head on down to the left. So it's like you're bringing your left ear close to your left shoulder. Again, we're not struggling with this. Just kind of let it be. Let the gravity do the work for you. again. Maybe tilt your head forward a little bit, keeping it to the left side there, and then maybe tip it back. And maybe just gently back and forward. And then bring it on back to center. Let's go ahead and inhale. Bring our shoulders into our ears. Exhale, release. Inhale. Bring them on in. Exhale, release. So from here, we're going to go ahead, place our hands on our hips. And what we're going to start to do is we're going to start to do circles with our torso. So we're keeping our spine nice and straight. So we're going to start making circles. So as we come forward with our chest, we're going to inhale and then exhale, bring it on around, and then just kind of work with that movement. Movement and breath. And then maybe reverse it. Maybe go wider, maybe go smaller. Kind of feel it out for what your body needs. Maybe slower, or maybe a little bit faster. And then we'll go ahead and come back to center. So we're back to our seated posture. Let's go ahead and take our feet and bring them together for cobbler's pose. Maybe shimmy our hips a little bit closer to our feet. I'm a big fan of starting off with bobbing the knees up and down. It kind of shakes out the hips. Then we'll bring the knees to stillness. We're going to go ahead and take a nice deep inhalation. And then as you exhale, hinge forward, bringing your elbows down to your knees. And again, if you have more freedom in this movement, come down as far as you'd like. And then gently bring it on up. Bring the knees together. Extend the legs on out. So let's go ahead and shake them out a little bit. We're going to go ahead and take the right foot. We're going to slide it on back. So keep it connected to the mat. Placing your foot next to your thigh. Front foot is flexed. Inhale, bring the arms on up. Exhale, hinge forward. We're going to place the hands on either side of your leg. Shine your heart forward. And take 3 to 4 cycles of breath. Gently release, bring it on up. We're going to bring up this right knee. Again, staying connected to the mat, we're just going to slide our foot on forward. And then take the other foot and slide it on back, placing your foot next to your thigh here. And again, if there's anything different you want to do with this posture, take it to a different direction. You're more than welcome to do that. I like to keep things pretty basic. Sometimes we kick it up a notch, sometimes we don't. But yeah, do what works for you. Again, flexing the front foot. We're going to go ahead and inhale, arms come up. So feel like a nice long waist as you exhale, coming into a forward fold here. Front foot is flexed. Shine your heart forward. Few more cycles of breath. And gently release, bring the head on up. This time we're going to take this front foot, slide it on back to a simple cross-legged here. Get a nice tall spine. Placing your right hand on the ground. You're going to inhale, bring the left arm on up. And then as you exhale, take it into a side bend. Gently release, bring it on back to center. Inhale, both arms up, palms forward. Exhale, melt forward. Tuck the chin, walk the hands on back up. Placing your left hand on the ground. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, take it into a nice side bend here. And then again, feel the freedom of breath. You feel like you're holding your breath. Back it on up. Sometimes just exhaling it all out will help you breathe deep. Release, bring it on back to center. Take your hands, clasp them behind your back. Again, nice lift to your heart, keep the spine nice and straight. We're going to take a nice deep inhalation. And then as you exhale, bring up the back arms. Gently release it on down. Come back to center. Let's inhale, draw the shoulders into the ears. Scrunch them on in. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. Scrunch them on in. Exhale, let them go. Go ahead and bring your hands to prayer position with our heart. Close your eyes. Today's practice was nice and short and sweet. Sometimes we just need 10 to 15 minutes just to calm down for a second and connect with our breath. Go ahead, bow our heads a little bit and just take a moment to be thankful for something in our lives. Namaste.